everyone, my name is Elizabeth Hernandez. My lesson is about Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead. Day of the Dead is celebrated on November 2nd. It is a day of remembrance for those loved ones who have passed on. This tradition is very popular in Mexico. On this day, it is believed that our loved ones who have passed away can come back and visit us only on that day. That is why ofrendas, which is like food or things that our deceased loved one like, are put out for them so that they can enjoy them once again. So on this day, usually we put out their favorite meals, anything that they really enjoyed in life. Since my lesson was to teach about Dia de los Muertos to students who were from 3 years of age to 5 years of age, which is like preschool, early kindergarten age, I chose to introduce Dia de los Muertos with a book that I really like, and it is called Rosita y Conchita. It is a bilingual book, so that's another reason I chose this book, because I wanted to teach vocabulary words to my students in both English and Spanish. This book is very beautiful because it talks about two sisters, the twin sisters, one of which passed away, and it kind of explains to children about passing away, and how our loved ones are still connected to us even though they have moved on to the next realm. I also chose to do calaveritas because that is fun. That is our schools. We decided to decorate them. I figured this was a good activity for my preschoolers because it would allow them to use paint, and children love to paint and be creative. I showed them I demonstrated how to make flowers, how to make the eyes. I used shapes. For the face, I use circles. For the eyes, I use circles as well. For the nose, I use triangles. And for the teeth, I just let them kind of freelance and do their own teeth. And for the neck area, I use like rectangles. It was a fun experience, but I believe that I was a little in over my head because I thought it was going to be a little easier, but it got really messy really fast. And but it taught me that even they had the concept, they had the idea, they did grasp it, because I saw it in their pictures. For example, some of the colors, like from the illustrations in the book, I can see it in their masks, and their masks that they made, and their skulls. I really enjoyed this activity. This is one, I'm going to show you an example of one of my skulls. And this is done by a 3-year-old. And you can see how he tried to make the little eyes, make the little rhinestones. And he got really creative. I thought it was cute, but it was a little challenging. It was a little messy. We used these kid paints here. So we used a variety of colors. I wanted them to really get creative. We also used more paints with glitter, which they really liked. And we used a lot of little rhinestones. And bonding craft glue, which was, tacky glue. It was kind of messy. The kids, I discovered that they were a little iffy when it came down to putting down the rhinestones because they didn't like the feeling on their fingers, especially the 3-year-old. The 5-year-old was kind of cool with getting it on his fingers, but the 3-year-old didn't like it. This is my 5-year-old's skull. And what you see around the skull are flowers. I showed them how to make flowers. I kind of made like little dots and in a circular motion for them. I demonstrated before they began, but those are their flowers. That's Ian's skull. And he really, if you can, I don't know if you can really see, but he used a lot of glitter paint. He really did the glitter. This activity really helped me because it really prepared me, and it showed me also how expensive it is for teachers to do these types of activities with students. I did this with my 2 children, and I spent quite a bit of money to make it fun and interesting for them. Thank you so much, and I hope you can check out that book, Rosita y Conchita. If any of you guys have kids, it's a really nice book, and it really teaches about Dia de los Muertos. Thank you.